We're heading to Sha Tin on Wednesday night for a dirt programme as Happy Valley takes a week off, although we are heading there for a day meeting on Sunday. Very warm welcome to Racing to Win. I'm Andrew Lejeune. Please say I'm joined here in the studio by our former analyst in Paul Alley and race caller Mark McNamara as well. Mark, it's a good card, some of our better all-weather horses stepping out.
Absolutely, quite an even card outside of race number 2, where Hong Kong Great's probably going to be quite a short price favourite. And the other thing to take note when you're doing your form for this meeting is the last 2 dirt meetings have been on wet slow. That shouldn't be the case tomorrow night.
No, it's been very dry. Jackpots, Paul, what are we looking at?
No jackpots at all for this particular meeting. I'm sure there'll be some coming out of it though, because there's always some good dividends and some little upset results throughout the night as well.
It does look very even racing throughout the card. There's a few horses making the switch to the all-weather for the first time and a couple of debutants thrown in as well. All right, we start off with a Class 5, 1 of 2 on the programme. This opening contest is over the 1,200 metres with 12 going to post. The field is headed by Dragon Kingdom, who drops in class, gets the blinkers on for the first time as well. Amazing Night also, like Dragon Kingdom, into Class 5 for the first time, as is Chip Our Boss, who's first up since March for David Hall, and Alexi Bedell onto the all-weather for the first time as well. General Trump, a course and distance winner behind Little Bird last time out. All the way, they switched the hood for the cheek pieces as he's first up for the campaign as well. We've got one step ahead, blinkers going back on, third in his 2 starts so far this season, but a switch in surface. The Elite's a good run, only beaten a nose by Little Bird last time out, and Tiger Lad off the inside gate, possibly roll forward from barrier number 1, Mark.
Bang on. There's the speed map, good speed, and Tiger Lad, he's had no luck with the draws at Happy Valley in his first 2 runs back. Inside gate here, Dragon Kingdom, a wholly showcasing. Amazing Night will try and squeeze into that gap if he can from barrier number 11. Chip Our Boss has shown good speed in a trial. He's inside of Forever City, and we go back through the field to 1 step ahead and the Elites on the fence.
Well, we'll start off with 1 step ahead in actual fact. This is turf form to look at, Paul, but he's been third on both his starts this season. They're putting the blinkers back on to, Wednesday night too.
Yeah, they're coming onto the surface, isn't he, for the first time on race conditions. The blinkers back on, as you say. Dylan Moe, drawn awkwardly in barrier number 12. That's what put me off. He's always in the market, but look, I think he's had his chance, this horse. 23 starts. They're trying the all-weather. Let's see how that goes.
I've got him in because he's been thereabouts. Can't have him as a winning proposition, especially out there from barrier 12. He's coming back in distance and he did knock up there over the 1,400, so the 12 probably better.
Okay, the Elite only just touched off last time. There's a few to take into this as well. I thought General Trump ran well, Holy Showcase and Forever City as well. Mark, he's only beaten a nose here, the Elite's. Big improvement from him.
He was, in fact, the imbecile calling the race thought he might have won, but didn't quite get the bob in, even though it looked like it at the time. Just want to see him do it again, and it was a wet track, so I'm going to risk him the Elites and perhaps go it was a one-off, Paul, but I've got General Trump in. He's raced reasonably well on the all-weather.
Totally agree with you there. I've got General Trump in as well. Yeah, I'd like to see him do it again. I think the conditions will surely be different tomorrow night.
All right, just to clear, was you calling the race as well, was it? Just to be clear.
No, it was me.
Chip Our Boss is the last one we have a look at.
I wasn't going to say that.
Last one we have a look at, Paul. This is him trialling. The trial looks good.
It looks good, doesn't it? And look, he has bled in the past, this horse, but he is coming in fresh. He's downgraded now into Class 5. I mean, obviously the conditions are going to be different, but look, he's worked on a really good dry track before and has trialled well on a dry track. So, look, I'm going to take a chance with him on the back of this trial.
So am I. Regent Glory, who's run second to him there, he's had some support throughout his short career in Hong Kong as well. So I don't think there's anything wrong with the trial, despite the fact the weather was terrible.
First up since March then, but trial looked good. Wide open here, Paul. 6.2 the favourite.
Yeah, I think we're going to see this being the theme of the night. And I'm going to go with Chip Our Boss, the one on the back of that trial. Thought it was a nice trial. Amazing Night's been downgraded as well. Zach Pert and Dennis Yep team up, and that's been a deadly combination. General Trump coming out of that race, I think he'll be better on this dry surface, and he has won twice on it already this season. In his career in Hong Kong. And Dragon Kingdom, another downgraded horse with blinkers on for the first time. 4-2-6-1.
Pretty similar to Paul. Chip Our Boss goes on top. He's had the 3 trials prior to the resumption this week, so he should be fairly forward as far as fitness goes. Draws barrier number 6. Unknown on the all-weather under race conditions, but he looked all right in those ordinary weather conditions. General Trump, we know, has proven on the surface. 1 step ahead, coming back to the 1,200 looks a plus. An Amazing Night, that combination of Purton and Yip. 4, 6, 10 and 2.
Chip Our Boss gets into my top 3 as well, along with the Elites and also General Trump as well. Very opening contest though. That's a Class 5 over the 1,200.